This is the Hornby Railways Town and Country Collection R481 Footbridge, the GWR Footbridge. Quick unboxing, see what we've got. This you have to build yourself. So open the box and you get price of £7.15 from Re-Rail. That's cool. So you've got the instructions, folded over, single sheet of A4, double-sided. Then you've got all your bits and pieces in there, which we shall have a look at later. On the back, we have the rest of the selection. So you've got the R277 bungalow, the R418 Dunster station, the R421 signal box and level crossing, that's a GWR one, the R282 HST loco shed, the R281 small factory, not going to make much in there, and the R276 cafe. These and other items can be seen in the latest Hornby Railways catalogue. Full assembly instructions provided, cement not included. So here we have the collection of pieces that make up the GWR Footbridge kit from Hornby Town and Country, which is based on the footbridge at Hagley. So based on a real one. Plenty of parts there. Got this off eBay for a not too bad a price. Instruction sheet. It's just double-sided A4. Not too complex. You do need some polystyrene cement though. So I've done the first section. It's very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. So you've got the browner parts are the outside. The real Hagley Bridge is painted in salmon and cream in its original colours. It was restored a few years ago at the price of £50,000. Anyway, it's very simple. So you've got your flat bit, your steps, your flat bit. Now that's in two sections, which is a bit silly really. You could get away with just one longer one. So I don't know why they've done that. That'd have been stronger then. And then another two sections to step and the boards. And then you've got the two outer sections. So they just glue nice and simply into it. Turn it over. You can see the joins. All butts up quite nicely. It's all nice and secure. Very, very easy. This is a kid's model. So I've done the sides of the steps that come down from the crossing platform. A bit more annoying and tricky than it needs to be because you've got a join here that is really quite pointless. Really don't understand why. Probably a manufacturing thing. But it's on. Both sides that lead down with the steps are now complete. So they're actually ready to fit onto the main piece. Once they've dried a little bit, I won't do it just yet. A little bit annoyed because it attaches to the sprues here on the top. Which means if you don't want to put the roof on, you've either got to paint, which I don't want to do, I want to leave it au naturel, or you've got to do a lot of fiddling and make it look okay, but it's not going to be perfect. So I'm not pleased with that bit, but other than that, that's fine. Also those were very, very thick attachments to the sprues on that bit. But anyway, apart from that, it's pretty good. Looks all right. Okay, so the main body of the bridge is made. That just leaves the legs and the roof. As you can see, it's all complete otherwise, so it's looking good. So we'll get ready to cover it up. So that's the legs cut off the sprues. Each leg's in 3 parts. You've got this bit fitting into that bit, and then that bit fitting into that bit. Well, quite why you've got to have 3 parts to it, I don't know. That's just going to weaken it. It might look better, but I'm not 100% certain that You couldn't have done it like that. Mind you, this is old tooling, it's not modern day model making. So I fitted those bits together from the base. This is the sort of thing that makes model kits last longer in terms of amusement value. Okay, it keeps children occupied, and therefore would have been more fun and more impressive and more enjoyable and more worth the money for my mum than it would for me. But there you go. So the roof is on. Didn't really enjoy that because this bit in the centre is a bit of a nightmare. So the roof in the walkway over the top, you've got 6 different bits, and let's wait for it to focus. Well, 8 different bits if you go. Well, there's 8 different bits for the roof, basically. Anyway, 6 different bits at the top, and it's angled. So you've got no way of registering it. What you need, ideally, is to have something that's chamfered, or whatever the word is, but shaped, basically, so you can stick them together first, and so that you can stick all of it together before you drop it into place on the roof. But you can't. So you end up with having to fiddle and so on. It's a bit of a mess. You know, I mean, it looks okay, although there's gaps that I'd rather weren't there. There's joins that I'd rather weren't there, because at the end of the day I don't want to paint this. If I paint it I can hide everything, but it's just, you know, that took away from the whole experience. So that's that. That just leaves the legs to go on now. I was rather hoping that the legs could just be popped in, because you've got the holes, but unfortunately they won't stay in, so they have got to be stuck, which means storage, as and when I break it down, is going to be a nightmare and they'll get bust. So there we go, the Hornby Railways R481 footbridge, also the R187 footbridge, same thing, built and completed. It's quite a nice looking kit, I suppose, but it's not the most joyful build. It's okay. Got the legs attached. So look inside, you can see all the steps, you can see all the lattice work. If you look in the corner there, you can see the Victoria Regina and 1884 castings in there. So there you go, so that looks alright. So that's built now, and that can go onto my layout. Well, I figured I might as well put it in place to dry. So there we go, one GWR footbridge coming down towards the station.